Halsey is never one to shy away when it comes to her personal life, and she's letting fans in on her struggles with conceiving a child with her song More. But now, more than ever, she is optimistic that motherhood is in her future. What's up, y'all? It's Milton Jr. with Clevver News, and Halsey is hitting us with the heavy stuff today. But this is honestly just one of the many reasons why she is so loved and adored by her fans. Now, it's no question that Halsey is continuously on the rise, as she's had a lot to celebrate this year. With the release of her album Manic back in January, Halsey let fans in on the deepest parts of her personal life, including the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just this week, her album became the first in 2020 to be certified RIAA Platinum, as proudly posted to her Instagram. Many songs on the album let fans in on her recent heartbreak, relationships with her parents, and even struggles with wanting to become a mother, as heard in her newest single, More.
And when you decide it's your time to arrive, I've loved you for all of my life.
Now, in a recent conversation with The Guardian, Halsey opened up about how she felt after having 3 miscarriages, one of which while she was performing on stage. She previously said, quote, "Before I could even really figure out what being pregnant meant to me and what that meant for my future, for my career, for my life, my relationship, the next thing I knew I was on stage miscarrying in the middle of my concert." Now, in a heartbreaking interview, she's opening up about how that time in her life really made her feel. She told The Guardian, quote, "It's the most inadequate I've ever felt. Here I am achieving this out-of-control life, and I can't do the one thing I'm biologically put on this earth to do." Halsey was also being super transparent about her diagnosis with endometriosis back in 2016 and her struggles with the painful medical condition. However, she says that her plans for motherhood are looking more optimistic now than ever before. In her Manic Apple Notes for Apple Music, Halsey wrote an open and honest piece about motherhood, saying, quote, "For a long time, I didn't think that having a family was something I was going to be able to do, and it's very, very important to me." She went on to say, "Then one day my OBGYN tells me it's looking like I maybe can, and I was so moved. It felt like this ascension into a different kind of womanhood. All of a sudden, everything is different. I'm not going to go tour myself to death because I have nothing else to do, and I'm overcompensating for not being able to have this other thing that I really want. Now I have a choice. I've never had a choice before." And if you pay close attention to the song after wiping away buckets of tears, Halsey also noticed that she and the song's producer, Lido, made the ending to sound like a sonogram, saying, "Like you were hearing the sounds from inside a womb. It's one of the most special songs I've ever made." This honestly has me really emotional, so if you're crying, I'll give you some time to grab a box of tissues. But after hearing this song, I have to know, does this song have a whole new meaning for you? I want to hear all your thoughts and all around well wishes and praise for Halsey right down here in the comments, because I don't know about you guys, I now have more of an appreciation for Halsey than I've ever had before. Back in 2016, she opened up about how her career took a toll on her and might have contributed to the miscarriages. She said, quote, "I beat myself up for it because I think that the reason it happened is just the lifestyle I was living. I wasn't drinking, I wasn't doing drugs, I was overworked. In the hospital every couple of weeks because I was dehydrated, needing bags of IVs brought to my green room. I was anemic, I was fainting. My body just broke the down." It's always been Halsey's dream to become a mother, and now it seems as though she has more control over her life and her body, so we are just as hopeful. So maybe soon she'll be taking her relationship with American Horror Story star Evan Peters to the next level. The two confirmed their romance back in October when they posed for Halloween photos together, and they've been going strong ever since. On Valentine's Day, the two enjoyed some much needed time off in Switzerland, looking as happy and in love as ever, and we're just so happy to see Halsey happier than she's ever been, and we're sending well wishes her way, so be sure to meet me in the comments and throw some good vibes her way as well. And since we're on the topic of babies, you don't want to miss Kris Jenner revealing which of her daughters she thinks will be the next to pop out the newest batch of Kardashian offspring, and you can get all that scoop right over here. Then before you go, don't forget to give that subscribe button some love and click that bell so you never miss a single news update. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Milton Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Milton Jr., and I'll see you next time.